Hi guys, another fire video here. This time it's going to be a little bit different. Most of the time, let me put this on pause for a second. Most of the time when you see videos about internet tank games, you get the player's best games. Well, this is not exactly my best game. What it does show, though, is that you can count on at least some pub matches having people in them that really pay attention to the game and enjoy playing. And not only does that make it more enjoyable for you, it tends to win matches. As all of you know, I'm a big XVM fan. And right now, XVM, looking at this, shows us to have about a dead even chance of winning, about 53%. Well, that's a good chance. I type, as I usually do on Lakeville, into the chat box to please just defend the two-line valley and take the town first. This time people did more or less that. We had a good defense in the valley, and we had a significant force that went to town. We're going to see how that works out. But more importantly, don't watch me in this, but watch the other guys playing the game. They coordinate well. They focus fire well. It just works out almost as if it were a tank company battle or a clan war battle, just with a variety of tanks. So let me get this started again. We'll do the same thing that I always do, and that's run over the trash pile here on the base, guys. You can see in the chat I said don't new brush the valley, take the town first. Here we go, and always run over this trash pile. Never leave the thing sitting there so that your opponents can use that to block capping shots. So away we go, and you can see if you look at the mini map, we've got a pretty even distribution. There may be a tank or two more than we need in the valley, but not so bad. What we don't have over here in town is somebody to scout. So what I'm going to do, and it turns out to be almost a fatal idea on my behalf, is I run up to my favorite spot by the church. It's pretty much a safe zone there as long as you've got some backup. Well, my backup was slow coming and I almost died, but you'll see that coming up right here. Well, I'm here waiting on the opponents to show up, and sure enough, there they are. As a matter of fact, there are a bunch of them, and I'm realizing what a stew I've gotten myself into here, especially with both of these types over here shooting at me.
Punched right through their armor.
And then we get into a regular shitstorm here.
Our track is hit. It could break any minute.
Now I'm down to 37%, which doesn't look good, but by this time the team has gotten there. You can see the way they have positioned their tanks. They've covered the attack zones. They've laid down a fire zone. They're looking really good. Now I'm getting shot by a low that's out on the damn lake road over here, which is irritating as hell, but there he is. I shoot the guy. He disappeared before it showed me taking any hit points off, which I did not do, by the way. He's still shooting at me, but bouncing. I'm down to 16%, so at this point in the game, we're early on, and it looks bad for me. I get back up here in town so that I can help the guys as much as I can. To be honest with you, I thought at this point in time I was probably not going to survive much longer.
Penetration.
I got a crap load of penetrating non-damage hits during this match. Really infuriating. Again, you can see the team is flexing. We're 2 tanks up right now. They're flexing well. They're handling the town battle well. None of them just went dashing out to get killed. Over on this side, we had our light scout get killed in the valley. The valley is holding on valiantly. Everybody over there is doing their job. Here comes a Jag Panther behind me. He's not a one-shot for me, but I'm going to do what I can to take him out.
Enemy is hit.
Again, no damage hit. One of my teammates took care of that. We're looking really good now. However, base is going to start looking pretty bad here in just a moment. We've still got 2 tanks alive in town, or 2 enemy tanks alive in town. And by now the low has crept down the base road, or the lake road. And he is harassing our defenders from the rear. We have cleaned things up very well. Town is ours. Okay, at this point I type in chat that the base needs help. So keep an eye on the green blob downtown. At this point, most noobs that play this game will continue pushing on to the enemy base no matter what. It's just some mental aberration that just forces them to do that. But look at our players. Look at this team. We've got a whole crap load of tanks coming up the valley. So they all recognize that, and every single tank turns around to come back to help base defense. That's a very, very, very rare occurrence in pub matches, guys. But every one of these guys are doing their job, doing it well. Now, we've got a T-69 that's running down the lake road, and that's as he should too. It doesn't end very well for him, but going down there and scouting from behind is what he should be doing, but he ends up dying down there. But look at all our town guys. Every single one. Now we're waiting for that red blob of tanks to come up and attack us in the valley and see what's happening. All of our guys came back to base to defend. There's absolutely no chance that we're going to get capped out from behind here. There's plenty of time left in the battle. No sense of urgency here at all. Now our T-69 got killed by that SU-152 at their base. Now we're way deep into the match, and I got my first kill, which again, this is not about me. I played poorly in this match compared to my teammates. Okay, now we're going to go over here and take care of the guys in the ditch. And that's almost always how this map should be played, guys. You got to take care of town. Take care of town first, defend the valley, then come back, clean up as necessary. That guy never turned his turret. I guess he bailed. Now we've got a couple of heavies moving up the lake road. They broke off and moved up the lake road just as they should. We got the rest of us over here moving up the valley just as we should. This match was a pleasure to see. Now they're down to 2 tanks. Our heavies topping the hill here are about to take out the medium down there. Boom, boom, he's gone. And now we just close in on the SU. I'm going to speed things up here at the very end. We're moving up. There's the SU-152. Of course, he doesn't have a chance, and boom, he's gone. Well, guys, there was a battle where fire didn't do very well, but the team did, and you will hardly ever see pub match coordination as well as this team did. These were a great bunch of tankers, and we were all pretty much just average tankers. It's just that everybody worked well together. This match was a perfect example of teamwork, and more of people watching the mini-map and watching what's going on in other parts of the map. Again, thank you for watching. I'll be back with some more replays later. Goodbye.